Good evening. So I am proud of to having one of the biggest data lake in Bangalore. The lake which I have in Bangalore, yeah, lakes are getting dried, but nothing to worry. I love data. My NetApp Active IQ data lake is having 6 petabytes of data. Not even 100 tables, not 1,000, 10,000 plus tables are being ingested at real time. One of the biggest challenge for me is how to ensure data quality, how to win our customer for data trust. And that's a very big challenge. So I was looking for one platform which can give me 3 data warriors. One, who can fix my data reliability so I can sleep well. Second, an intelligent circuit breaker which can get invoked proactively whenever any bad data comes so my data lake is never get polluted. Third, it should work at a scale real time because we are ingesting trillion data points daily. So that's the Kensu. I looked into Kensu. It's given me 3 warriors. It's an innovative AI-enabled data observability platform, Kensu. Let me invite the author, the founder, and CEO, Mr. Andy Petrella from Kensu. Welcome, Ken.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for founder and CEO of Kensu, Andy Petrella.
Man, I had a hard time he was talking about me. Hello, everyone. So, data quality issues, NetApp said no more. There is a story behind it. Let me tell you the story. I've been working in data for 20 years, long time, in the highly regulated and governed ecosystem, like geospatial analysis, right? And I also created something called the Spark Notebook in the Apache Spark community, which was used by roughly 30,000 people across the globe. And they all told me something very interesting. You know, Andy, we sleep like baby with data. We sleep 2 hours, we wake up, we cry. We sleep 2 hours, we wake up, we cry. Why? Because there is something fundamental that didn't work with data governance and data monitoring. And that's why I created Kensu for. So basically, if you are in data and AI, you have also heard the word data quality, didn't you? Why? Why is this word always associated with these 2 things? Because this is one of the major blockers for data usage. Actually, when we think about data quality, we always think like tough problem, complex problem, KPIs and stuff like this. Well, it's actually 80% plus of the data quality issues are overly simple. Missing data, data loaded too late, right? Schema has changed. This is not a hard problem to fix. However, these problems are happening in millions different places, coming from hundreds of different systems. And you know what? At various and random times. It's almost impossible for a team to manage this kind of thing. Right? Humanly, it's not possible. That's why you sleep, you cry, you sleep, you cry, because you don't know when something is going to hit you in the back. So, the thing is that because no one really can take care of this, who is actually receiving or feeling the pain? The pain is felt by data users, business users who are using the data for making decisions, right? So who are we going to hit as the next customers, etc., right? But these people look at the numbers and say, this is awkward. Why? And when no one can really answer in a timely fashion, what happens is that they lose trust in the data. They lose in whatever has been built with the data. They lose trust in the data teams, right? And it's a little bit unfair, right? So let's try to stop this, right, by addressing the right problem, which is not necessarily data quality per se, right, but finding where the heck the problem are happening and when, all right? So that's why we built something very peculiar. We started with a fundamental idea, which is, okay, let's track the data where they are used by building embedded systems that are deployed within the data ecosystem, right, which is actually analyzing the quality of the data in real time, in a timely fashion, right? And when something is actually behaving in a different way, right, the platform itself is actually showing where it has happened in a timely fashion also. Thanks to AI-built models, right, which is using time series that are super long, right, on all the data usage, right? So we can identify really what are the real problems that need to be faced. Also, because now we have modules that are deployed in the data ecosystems, right? These modules can fix, but also they can block things to happen, right? So what happens is that when problems are seen in the data applications can stop themselves. Say, why do I have to run when the data is not good? Right? And why is the next application has to run while the previous application has probably produced the wrong data? That has no sense. The secret breaker is there for that. Also, it's cool to have platform and stuff like that, but we need to also create trust and maintain trust. That's why there is an associated role that exists now, which I call the Data Observability Officer, which I also call the Data Customer and Data User Satisfaction person, right, who is actually communicating the right thing about the data. Because it's okay to have data problems. It's not okay to actually recognize yourselves. It's okay to receive a message like, you know, the data is not okay, but we're fixing it. This is fine. So actually what we've built with data in NetApp, right, is that we could implement in a week, right, in the data lake itself, right? So what could have been done in years using scripts, deploying scripts, etc., right? And this is actually in the Spark environment, which is actually, as I said, managing a ton, so 10,000 data sources, right? And we could identify very simple issues, right, in 50% of the pipeline. Right? Most of the cases, they are not enormous, right? But the thing is that there are simple issues that can become, problems that can be anticipated and prioritized. So actually, we could go from data is questionable, it's not that data is wrong or bad, it's just questionable, right? To data is reliable. So now, if you are recognizing yourself in here with the same kind of symptoms, you can join our customers, car manufacturer, pharmaceutical banks, and so on, right, to do this. Thank you.